Legends Unleashed. I'm Isabelle.
And I'm Grace.
And we will be telling you everything you need to learn about the Yeti.
Join us in this episode to dive deep into the heart of the Himalayas to uncover the truth behind this creature.
According to study.com, the Yeti comes all the way from the Himalayas. The story behind him is that he originated in the folklore of the ancestors of the Himalayan people. There's been numerous reports, sightings, and evidence claiming to prove the Yeti's existence. And from the same website, DNA tests have repeatedly proven that findings are actually either wild, domestic animal, or human remains. Now I'm going to read a story of a sighting from the website grahamhoyland.com. One of the best-known explorers of the Tibet and a member of the British Royal Society's club said that he had seen one of the wild men from a fairly close distance sometime previously. He hadn't reported it before, but felt that due to the statement about the man-like footprints that was made by Howard Bury's party, he was now compelled to add his own evidence to the growing pile. William Knight said that the wild man was a little under 6 feet high. He was kind of a pale yellow all over, a little bit of matted hair on his head and a little hair on his face, large feet and very large muscular arms, legs, and chest.
According to Hanker One Publishing, the word Yeti comes from the Himalayan language and it means man-like animal. They believe that it is a powerful spirit that held sway over the success of hunting expeditions and the fate of those who wandered into the mountains. They relate the importance of the Yeti to his relationship to spiritual practitioners, and he is known to be a guardian of sacred spaces, protecting holy sites from negative influences and harm. Stories of the Yeti are still used today, which are used to instill a respect for the dangers of the wilderness, especially to children. People use these tales to help keep community members safe. In pop culture, the Yeti has gained popularity in literature, film, and tourism. When Hollywood realized the good potential the Yeti has, they created the film The Abominable Snowman in 1957, starring Peter Cushing. Since then, the Yeti has appeared in countless films and TV shows. A more kind and softer side of the Yeti was portrayed in the children's movie Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The idea of a more softer, misunderstood creature continued a trend of more now very popular movies, such as Monsters, Inc. and Smallfoot. One of the most famous cooler brands is also named after the Yeti. They closely relate their products to the creature by emphasizing that they are durable, tough, and good for extreme weather environments. Now, I will be reading an article from a different website called Mental Floss. Many people get confused on the difference of the Abominable Snowman versus the Yeti, but the truth is, they are just different names for the same legend. The Abominable Snowman comes from a messy translation between the Himalayan folklore and Western pop culture nowadays.
Now we're going to share some fun facts about the Yeti. From CNN.com, there's a rumor of the Yeti not actually being a white creature.
From TravelChannel.com, there is a story of the president of Russia claimed to have seen a family of Yetis while on a helicopter trip over a remote Siberian mountain.
From EarthStories.com, the Yeti eats mosses, frogs, and pikas.
From PBS.org, Yetis are said to live in the alpine forests below the snow line, but they may go higher for food or shelter.
our final question, do we believe in the legends of the Yeti or do we not?
I don't think I believe in the legends of the Yeti because I think that all the stories that are told about him just kind of seem like Bigfoot stories, and like all the sightings that people say they've seen just kind of describes like Bigfoot, and I think people just misinterpreted it because Bigfoot's not usually seen in the snow.
Yeah.
So
I think I don't believe because of the lack of evidence they have. They really don't have anything on him. It's just everything that Bigfoot's been caught for, it's the same as what they're saying for the Yeti.
yeah, it all kind of matches up. So I think the Yeti is just a different form of Bigfoot.
Yeah, and I also think the Yeti was made up for like children's movies and like to put like a big fluffy white creature in. I think that was also a part of it.
Yeah, for entertainment.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Thank you for joining us, and we hope you tune in with us on our next episode about an aquatic mythical creature. Please subscribe to JHS Creative Com on Twitter/X and follow us on YouTube.
This has been a production from Creative Communications from Jordan High School.